If you're thinking of making a move to Southern Utah and you're wondering which small town is right for you, well, in today's video, we're going to take a look at New Harmony, Utah, go over everything you might want to know about this small town, as well as some of the pros and cons. All right, let's get to it. If this is your first time to this channel, we go over everything there is to know about living in Cedar City, Utah and the surrounding areas, really all of Southern Utah. My name is Elizabeth Prisbrey. I'm with Stratum Real Estate Group. If you are looking to buy, sell, or invest here in Southern Utah, I would love to help you out with that. You can find my information up here in the corner or down below in the description. Please don't hesitate to reach out. All right, so let's take a quick look at New Harmony, Utah. If you are unfamiliar with New Harmony, Utah, it is located in the southern part of the state of Utah, or Southern Utah. It is between St. George, Utah and Cedar City, Utah, to the west of the I-15. So you're looking at about a 40-minute drive north of St. George, Utah, and about a 25-minute drive south of Cedar City, Utah. So it's right in between those two cities that you might recognize. Now, because New Harmony is closer to Cedar City, Utah, you are getting weather a little bit more similar to Cedar City, meaning it has 4 seasons. You are experiencing a summer, fall, winter, and spring. It is a mild 4 seasons, meaning you will get snow in the winter time, but it's not going to stick around for too long if you have sunny days. It's not piling up as it would if you were on the mountain. However, you should be prepared to drive in snow if you are living here in the winter. In the winter, your coldest month is getting an average high of about 40 degrees and an average low of about 20 degrees. However, in the summer, your warmest month is getting an average high of about 80 degrees and an average low of about 50 degrees. That's one of the things I love about this area is even though it warms up in the daytime in the summer, you will get cooler mornings and evenings, so you still get to enjoy part of your day outside. My favorite parts of this area, of course, are going to be spring and fall, where it's not quite warm, but it's not quite too cold. However, in the spring and fall, you can potentially feel 4 seasons throughout the day, because in the morning it will be a little nippy and chilly, then it's going to warm up during the day where you'll be taking off jackets, but it's still beautiful outside, and then in the evening you might need to warm up a little bit. Kind of typical of this region. Now, as far as scenery for New Harmony, it is considered a high desert, so it is filled with a lot of juniper trees, but it has beautiful views of the Kolob Canyon to the east, which is really scenery that can't be beat. And then it has views of the Pine Valley Mountains to the west. So it is surrounded by a lot of beauty, and then it also has some valley down below. So if you're looking to live up on a hill or down in a flat valley, you really can get both of those things in New Harmony. Now, New Harmony is a very, very small town. So you're looking at a population of around 253 people. Now, that's an estimate based on the 2020 census of what you can expect it to be in 2023, but that is really, really pretty small. I have realized there are a lot of second homes here, but for the most part, the population sits right around 250 people. Now, as far as the median age goes, you're looking at around 58. So it is kind of on the higher end for a median age. And of that 253 that they've estimated, they're saying that about 246 of those are adults, with half of those being seniors. So that kind of gives you an idea of the population that takes up New Harmony. It's really more of a retirement area that people come and settle into. Now, because this is such a small town, you don't have a lot of the amenities that you might expect to have. You really only have a library, a post office, you have a small city park, there's a fire station right next to the park, there is a cemetery, and there is one LDS church, but there really isn't anything else. And as far as shopping goes, the closest you're going to get is the one gas station right off the 15 that's about 5 miles east of the center of New Harmony. So when I say small, it is really pretty small. Employment, if you're not farming in there or retired, expect to commute to Cedar City or to St. George, or of course there's a lot of people that are moving out here that are working remotely online. Now, New Harmony is actually located in Washington County, which is the same county that St. George, Utah is located in. However, it is on the northernmost border of Washington County. Remember, I did say it is closer to Cedar City, which is in Iron County. So if you live in New Harmony and you do have school-age children, they are actually going to be zoned for Cedar City schools. So if you have elementary students, they're going to attend South Elementary, middle school and high school will attend Cedar Middle School and Cedar High School. So plan on being in Washington County, but attending Iron County schools. Now, as far as crime goes here, of course, it is small town. Typically with small towns, you have a lower crime rate. It is patrolled by the Washington County Sheriff's Office. It really is a low crime rate. Of course, you cannot get rid of crime anywhere, but given that it's a small town and everybody pretty much knows everyone, you're not going to see as much as you would in a larger city. Healthcare-wise, obviously, there's nothing here. You're going to have to commute to Cedar City or St. George. Both have Intermountain healthcare system and some specialty doctors. You're going to find more in the way of healthcare if you travel 40 minutes south to St. George, though. But you do have good healthcare options in both places. Now, as far as cost of living goes here, it is going to be pretty comparable to Cedar City. According to payscale.com, it is going to be 6% lower than your national average here. But as far as housing goes, it's going to be quite a bit more expensive than your national median home sale price. For example, the median sales price in New Harmony for the last year was $720,000. That is a high median sales price. The range went from about $315,000 to $1.5 million, and currently we have active listings in New Harmony from around $380,000 up to $3.5 million. So there is a wide variety of housing in here, and you can see from a lot of these images as we get down into the center of New Harmony, you're looking at a little bit more aged housing. They are closer together, but as you can see, New Harmony is covering quite a bit of valley, and there are some big, huge, beautiful, stunning homes up in these mountains, down in these hills. And more people are learning of New Harmony. If you come out here, you are likely going to fall in love with it. It really is just so beautiful and peaceful and quiet out here. There's actually a new development going in here where they are selling off 5 to 7 acre parcels that have all of the utilities stubbed in. More down in this flat valley here, but again, it has the beautiful views of that Coleup Canyon as well as the Pine View Mountains in the distance. It is pretty expensive to purchase these 5 to 7 acres. You're looking at the high 300,000s to the high 500,000s to purchase a 5 to 7 acre parcel that has all utilities stubbed in here. Now that I've given you kind of a brief overview of what to expect in this small town of New Harmony, I want to kind of go over some of the pros and cons of living here. You might be able to pick them out just by learning about New Harmony, but I thought I'd drop a few out here for you to think on as well. And of course, if you have any questions or comments on what you see, please feel free to leave them down below. My number one pro here is definitely going to be the scenery. As I was getting footage of this for you, of course, I live 25 minutes north in Cedar City, but I was visiting the town of New Harmony to get this footage, and it just is so stunning. I was already planning my move to New Harmony in the future when I'm ready to retire and relax and have more of a slower paced life. This really is just such a beautiful, stunning town. So my first pro is absolutely the scenery. I could not get enough of the Coleup Canyon view to the east. It really just is so beautiful with those red cliffs dropping down. Second pro is if you're moving here, you are looking for that small town community, you will definitely get it in New Harmony. I have plenty of family that live out here, even with a small population, and it really is just a friendly, helpful community. Third pro is it offers that country living, meaning you are out in the open, you are not in the congestion of any city. There is really no traffic there. The streets are very, very quiet. As I was going around getting this footage for you, I might have seen one vehicle drive by. So if you are looking for a quiet town, this is truly going to be it. So that is definitely a benefit of being here. It is very, very quiet, private, and gives you that feel of living out in the country. Now, I kind of just gave you 3 and 4 there, giving you that country living and having no congestion or traffic. So I got ahead of myself a little bit there, but that would be number 4, no congestion or traffic, really just very quiet. And then the 5th one is definitely going to be those mild 4 seasons. Getting to feel all 4 seasons, but not having them extreme is really pretty wonderful. As far as cons go, I think these are pretty easy to pull. 1, there's no shopping. 2, there's no jobs. If you're looking to live here, you are commuting or you're working remotely. 3, there's no healthcare. For the age demographic here, not having the healthcare, that might be an issue for some. However, again, there are healthcare options 40 minutes south or 25 minutes north. Con 4, no schools nearby. So if you do have young children, again, they are commuting. They will have options to a bus that they can commute in for the schools that they are zoned for. And then number 5, which I think you're going to get in any small town, but especially in a community this small, The benefit, you know everyone, everyone's friendly and wonderful, but everybody's gonna know your business. So unless you don't make friends, I guess you don't have to make friends if you don't want to make friends. But part of living in a small town is if you don't want people knowing your business, then you might not like it. All right, so that was a quick rundown about everything you might want to know about living in the small town of New Harmony, Utah, as well as a few pros and cons to think on. If you are looking to buy, sell, or invest here in Southern Utah, remember, my name is Elizabeth Prisbrey. I'm with Stratum Real Estate Group, and I would love to help you out with that. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I promise you I will respond. All right, until next time, have a wonderful day.